finally the results are here. I mean, anyway, now we can do analysis about the semifinal 1 results. The long wait is over. I mean, I'm gonna say, let's recap, let's analyze this whole thing, and let's put this Eurovision season to bed now, because I was out there walking in the sunshine, and I did a reel with the Nemo song in my head, and I felt free. I felt free from Eurovision. I was like, thank you. Anyway, I mean, I promised a recap of this one and an analysis, because that's what I'm here for. And let's see the analysis and the let's see. Yeah, and the overall winner of this was Croatia with 177 points. And as you can see, he got a lot of 12 points. He got, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of the 15, so half the 15 points. And then 3 11s, 3 8s, 3 6 7, and 1 6. So pretty high score. And we in Sweden gave him our 12 points. Yeah, and I did go back to watch the final results in the scoreboard. We gave him 10 points. So we gave our points to Israel, the 12 points, and the 10 points to Croatia. So we pretty much stay with that. So yeah, sorry. Anyway, and I think the runner-up, there were 2 songs here that were very close, and I'm gonna say the second one was Ukraine. It is only 4 points difference between them, and they were the international rest of the world. They got 5 12 points, 6 10s, 5 8s, 1 7, and 1 6. So it was pretty neck and neck. So yeah, I'm gonna say, well done, girls. Oh, what happened now? Oh, wrong country. No, what happened? Anywho, when mistakes happen, you just edit out when you look confused and everything. So let's see. Yeah, we can split. We can have the countries like this and see. So Croatia and Ukraine was pretty close. They were, and then Ireland, Lithuania, very close with Luxembourg. Then we have a big jump. I mean, if you look from the place 6 to the 10th placement, yeah, I'm gonna say 10th placement, it is only 20 points. So these 5 songs between place 6 and 10, they were in risk of non-qualification, because looking at Australia, who was 11th, who was the closest one to qualify, if they just gave a little bit more points, I mean, Serbia and Slovenia will be in danger of not qualifying. So it is the fact that Australia is the closest one. And yeah. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing. Back. Anywho, I'm gonna say, looking at the result, a little bit surprises in here, but not really, because I'm gonna say that Croatia and Ukraine, I think, stole away all the thunder from the other 2 countries. Let's go down, shall we? Let's see. Yeah, so like we said, Croatia got. Let's see how they did in the running order. Cyprus Open, she came 6. Serbia had the death placement, which was pretty close to the non-qualification act. And then Lithuania, Ireland, and Ukraine come top 5. And then Poland is the victim of the placement, because she was between the 2 favorites. So I think she got a lot of points stolen away because she was such a bad placement. And yeah, I think that is, and I think many people have been pointing out that the stage was a little bit messy and the vocals was not on point. I can agree with that. I think when people told me what they were planning to do, I mean, I thought they were gonna have a total different staging. I thought the staging was a little bit too much for Poland, and yeah, and the style was not great either. So I can understand why she didn't qualify, and also because she had such a bad placement. She got the daughter effect, I'm gonna say. And Iceland, There's nothing to say. There's not the placement thing here for Iceland. It was a bad song. Sorry, Hera Björk. Slovenia, Finland. I think they picked it up after Iceland because I think many people. This was to go get the snacks when Iceland was performed because she ended up last. She only got 3 points, but still not 0. Moldova. Yeah, I think she was a little bit of no, wait, she's very close here. She's the 11th here. Oh, no. Sorry. She's the 13th. I was looking at the wrong order. She was the running order. I think she was a little bit the victim of going out after Finland because Finland created such a hype moment. It was very fun. I'm gonna say, watching Finland perform, I was actually surprised after a few drinks that that song was actually pretty funny to watch. And Moldova, I think it was a little bit lack of staging and the fact that she went after Finland. And then Azerbaijan, I think they did worse than I thought because I thought that this is the song I think would have been saved by the juries. Australia, it feels like the mood went downhill with these two, and then Australia tried to pick it up because they were actually very close to qualifying because they got 41 points and was the 11th placement. So yeah, but then we have two a little bit more of the fan favorites coming out as the last two, and that was Portugal and Luxembourg. I mean, I gotta say, I thought Luxembourg was not going to qualify. Sorry, I thought it was someone coming. I mean, I thought Luxembourg was not going to qualify because that song I have been struggling with that song for so long because I don't connect with the song through the TV, but when you watch it live performance, it's so much better. She's a little bit the Lisa Ajax effect when I watch singers and be like, you don't grab my attention that much. But she went to the finals and I thought she was going to be the 10th country, you know, the borderline, but she actually came 5th, so congratulations to you, Tali. Let's see, who was the poorest? If you go to the finals, yeah, I'm gonna say the one who was the lowest ranked here of the top 10 who qualified, who did the poorest in the finals, it is Slovenia, and Finland, who is 8th. I mean, I think these two did the worst of this semi-final 1, he 2 in the finals because Portugal ended up top 10 and Serbia actually climbed up, so she ended up higher than Finland and Slovenia, and I think it is because she had a better placement in the finals than those two. Even though I think the song was kind of slow and it was a little bit down mood, but it was still a beautiful song and beautiful staging, but I think she was a little bit saved in quotation mark because she was not so close to the fan favorites coming in the end. She was a little bit before that, and I think that could have helped her. So overall, this is the final result looking at, and I'm gonna say, yeah, this is a little bit reminiscent on the semifinal 2 also, because like in semifinal 2, the Netherlands and Israel was so, I mean, they were a league of their own, and then we have Ireland, Lithuania, Luxembourg, a league of their own. But it's the fact that there is such almost a 50-point gap between 5th and 6th. So in the one, this was like these 5 was obvious qualification acts, but pretty much the rest was battling this out. From place 6th to place 11th, I think this was a very close call because it is for 26 points in difference between place 11 and 6, and that is actually a very low margin if you're gonna ask me. Am I shocked that Poland didn't qualify? No, I think she was the victim of the placement in the running order because, I mean, sure, the song separately was fun to react to, and I think she had a great talent and a great music video and a great song, but I think placement wise she was hurt so bad. And I think that's the reason why I think that is the main reason why Poland didn't qualify. I think she was the victim of the placement. Moldova, Azerbaijan, Iceland, I never thought they were having any chance of going through. Australia, like I said, was the wild card, and like I said, if you're looking at the result, Australia was so close. I think Australia was the wild card because I didn't know how people would respond to this, because frankly I would actually have them in the top 10, but looking at, I think me personally, I will switch place with Australia and Luxembourg. That is the only difference I will have when you're looking at like this. I will actually, maybe if I, yeah, with a better placement, I think Poland could have qualified, and I think I would switch out Luxembourg with Australia, just me personally. But overall, I think this is the correct top 10 that should go through, and yeah, hopefully Australia comes back for 2025. I don't know if they're gonna do that, because when I was reading, it was like their era of Eurovision ends with 2024, so hopefully they come back next year. I don't know where I read it, but I read it somewhere months ago, the fact that they are only up till this Eurovision season, and then we shall see if they ever come back. I hope they do, because they always bring fun acts, and yeah. Poland, oh my god, the drama between Poland's act, oh my god. I mean, there was so much shade going on, because the person that sent me the stuff about Poland, I think it was Justyna Steskowska's son, actually posted a shade post on his social media where he posted the top 10, and then it was like, oops, like, where's Poland? So, and many people was like, just this was Justyna Steskowska. I mean, there was a whole shenanigans drama around that only, because when they were doing the song and the voting, and the fact we know that someone said that the production company didn't want Justyna Steskowska to win, and the only one who didn't vote give her points was the production company person. I was like, oh my god, the drama. So I feel like the Polish national selection, how they do it next year, they really need to step it up, because the Eurovision fans from Poland are angry the fact that Justyna Steskowska didn't win, and they are not qualifying, and they're gonna be like, yeah, look, your choice didn't qualify, so hey, maybe do it right next time. Overall, is there anything I need to say about it? No, pretty much the bottom 3 is the bottom 3 I expected. Yeah, I think my only shock is Poland not qualifying, but I think she was the victim of the placement. Luxembourg doing better than I thought, and overall, yeah, I think Serbia, why she's now the 10th placement, is because she was the runner second song out, and that is never good. Otherwise, everyone did fine. Let's see the scoreboard. Let's see how Croatia got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points, and 12. They got 8, and then Ukraine did got 5, but they were the world around volley winners, and Bambi Thug got no 12 points, but she got then they got 3 10s, and then Lithuania got 2 12 points from the UK and Ireland, so they love him. So Sylvester Belt, go to the UK and Ireland, you have a career there. And then Cyprus got Azerbaijan's and Moldova's, and then Portugal got the Luxembourg one, and Serbia got the Croatia one, as I think they also got in the finals. Yeah, other than that, pretty much the top 2 were the one who got the most 12 points. Like I said, Croatia got 8 and Ukraine got 5. So pretty much it is 5 of 5. They got 13 out of the 18. So yeah, pretty much, or the 19. So they were pretty much the dominating factors of this semifinal. Yeah, I don't think there's so much more to say, but wait, how did they... UK gave the Lithuania one, and who else was the big 5 here? Yeah, Sweden, we gave the one to Croatia. Who was the other big 5 here? Or Germany gave also the big 5 to the 12 points to Croatia, and Croatia was the rest of the world's 3rd option, so... Yeah, I mean, pretty much, I think this, I mean, looking at this was like, beforehand I said that the semifinal 1 was going to be the strongest one, but looking at it now, I think semifinal 2 was the stronger one. So I think this one, I don't know, I think weird national selection options was put here, makes this be like, is this the strongest one? I mean, I'm gonna say the one I really feel gave us the wrong winner in the national selection. No shade to Iceland, but yes, Moldova. What did you do? Moldova to me had better options, but I feel like The one I really enjoyed when they did the auditions once, and then they put up the singer who, when the two backup vocalists didn't bother to show up, was it the Rise Up song. I really thought that one's going to win the national selection of Moldova, but the fact that the backup vocalist couldn't even bother to show up, we had another option. So I think Moldova, to me, honestly picked the wrong song, because I think the Rise Up song with the revamp version could have actually placed Moldova top 10. I think that could actually be a very threat in the finals too, because it was such a good disco song, and I think that song with the revamp in the finals could actually reach a top 15 placement for Moldova, but we never know. On Serbia, I mean, the one I talk about, the one person that talks to me from Serbia, yeah, Serbia wanted someone else to win, but I don't know, I don't recall how this went. Anyway, oops. Let's go down to the scoreboard again. Come on, work with me here. Sorry for the coughing. But overall, I'm gonna say the top 10 is the top 10 I pretty much predicted, except with the exception of Poland not qualifying. But other than that, yeah, I'm gonna say this was the correct winners of this semifinal. And I pretty much predicted that Croatia and Ukraine would dominate this one, and I think Ireland came third because of the staging, the camera work, really solid, really pushed Ireland to the top 3. Lithuania, I really enjoyed that song from the beginning. Luxembourg, that is a big surprise for me, because I thought she was going to be the borderline song, but anyway, people love that one. Cyprus, a very decent opening act, but she got the opening act, and I think that helped her. Finland, Portugal, Slovenia, Serbia qualifying. I mean, Finland, obviously, that was a very fun act, and Portugal was a very nice act too. Serbia was the last one to qualify, if you're gonna say it like the top 10, and yeah, I think that, yeah, I don't have that much to say about this. This is the last recap and the last analysis about this whole thing, but yeah, I'm gonna say that's the end of this Eurovision season. Mwah! And I'm gonna say thank you. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any comments about this result and all of that, give me a call. Or don't give me a call. Sound off in the comment section. Bye! Oh hi, you're still here. I hope you have not forgotten to subscribe. So subscribe here and look for the recommended video over here, and end credit now. Bye!